All right, caller. Who do we have on the line here?
Buonasera, this is Papa Francesco, Papa Francis, as you call it in America.
Okay, we have Pope Francis on the line. Pope Francis, what brings you to ABO Live? I'm sure there's a lot of things you got going on with the Catholic Church, a lot of scandals that are happening right now. I'm surprised you found some time out your day to call into ABO Live. What's going on?
Actually, we got a call. It's about you personally. Sister Margaret over in Norfolk, Virginia, say you've not go to confession in 15 years. I mean, what's the deal?
I'm not a Catholic at all, not religious at all, so I don't go into confessionals, and I definitely wouldn't go when I was a little boy, considering what's happening with the church right now. I don't know what's going on with. You care to elaborate on that? What's happening?
Or maybe I have a different Anthony Logan. You have a very common name. A lot of Irish people in our church. Okay, I guess maybe we talk about something else. What's going on?
You just kind of glossed over the whole scandal thing, huh? That seems to be the biggest issue right now that's going on in the Catholic Church. So what's happening with that?
Well, what a scandal? You mean the Ohio State abuse scandal or something? The one with Urban Meyer? I think they'll be ready for the season. Everything's going to be okay.
No. Urban Meyer, that's a whole different situation. We're not talking about football coaches. We're talking about the Catholic Church. I think it was like 300.
I see. You mean the Ashley Simpson lip syncing scandal, right?
No, not at all. I think there was like 300 of your priests that have been implicated in an abuse scandal with little boys.
No, they must be for the other pope. I run a very tight ship here. When I came here to Italy, I'm originally from Argentina. I kind of I just use these accent when I talk to people on the phone, so they think that I'm the real one. But look, everybody here, they remember me when I was working here earlier as a younger priest. They all know that I don't tolerate any type of malfeasance, except for all the other priests that remember me. I was the guy who always borrows cigarettes and never lend them. So you can't make everybody happy. Maybe it's some of those people that are the troublemakers you're talking about.
Hey, you are the Pope. That's like the top of the top, right? You like the leader. I'm not really sure what your actual your official duty is, but as far as just regular people out here in the world, we see you guys, the popes, as like the top dog. So anytime there's some kind of issue going on, you have to come to you to ask the questions. You can't just put it off on the other individuals. So what are you planning on doing about this scandal? Because you got to do something.
Yeah. You see, I'm doing something already. I'm distracting you. We could talk. I was just every time somebody give me a phone call, I say I don't know what's going on in Pennsylvania. I can hardly spell it. The only thing I know is one time I go there, I go to the Eagles game, and they're throwing snowballs at Santa Claus over there. I'm like, I don't know anything about this place. I don't want to see it no more. So you have to let things manage themselves. I was talking to my friend Mayor Emanuel a couple of weeks ago. And he said, sometimes you got to let, you're talking about the top dog. The top dog, you get to the top because you let the bottom dogs eat each other alive. It's a very efficient strategy.
Oh, wow. So you guys are friends, Ram and yourself, you guys are friends. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting combination there.
Yeah, yes, I hang out with him all the time. He give me, free White Sox tickets. And amazingly, I have the entire stadium to myself.
The whole stadium to yourself, so you don't go when the actual game is going on?
No, I think the game is going on. They might be in last place again. Yeah, actually, maybe it isn't that much of a favor.
yeah, maybe so. If you're going to see a terrible team like that. But so let's get back to the scandal, because you don't really seem to want to talk about that too much. You're trying to like obfuscate it. You're trying to hide it. Is that the general culture in the Catholic Church, to hide these kinds of things until
you're talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy scandal with that man who all the time he make the pedophile jokes? Let me tell you something. Pedophile jokes are not a laughing matter anywhere. Anybody who come online, make a pedophile joke, they make a very grave sin, and I will not tolerate it. Here in the Catholic Church, we make very serious business of pedophilia.
Oh, I can't really tell because you got 300 priests. I mean, how were these guys able to just, go about their everyday business in a church?
It looks like I said, they're very serious about it. It looks like they did it very organized fashion. You got to give them credit for that.
It's been said that there was a lot of cover up going on at very high levels in the Catholic Church about this because it was widely known thing. It's one of those unspoken things that everybody knew was happening. Is that true?
Yeah, we do a lot of cover up here in the Catholic Church. You see me, I'm basically I wear these robes all day, and we're behind all of these walls, and nobody know about our finances. And people visit us; they don't even know what's going on in our city. So I mean, maybe it's just force of habit. We're used to covering everything up. So other things that we don't try to cover up, we cover up.
Well, how do you feel? I'm gonna kind of switch gears a little bit here because you talked about the walls. How do you feel about Donald Trump building the wall at the southern border? Are you for or against that?
As long as it's a very large bridge-shaped wall.
I don't think you can have a bridge-shaped wall. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No, you just make like a ramp. The entire border is just a ramp, and you just let the people over.
Okay, so how would you feel about having that same type of structure on the Vatican? Because right now you have walls.
No, but I mean it's a different situation here. It's in order to get the people from getting after my money.
Well, we have money too. We don't want people to steal it. So why can't we have a traditional wall that is not a bridge that just allows everybody to come
No,
over?
you guys first. I mean, it's the same way. It's the top of dog strategy. You get the bottom dog to kill each other first. I mean, what's so hard to understand?
Well, hey,
I'm giving you strategy points.
I think that we should have a strong wall with, fortified defense like the Vatican does. I think that would be very fair. If you can have it, then so should we.
And I have a lot of interesting ideas. I didn't think in season 2 they should have killed off Tuco in Breaking Bad, but not all of my ideas get accepted. I'm only the Pope.
Wow. I mean, only the Pope. That's pretty funny because you kind of like downplaying. But anyway, I don't have too much more for you, Pope Francis. It's been interesting for you to call. I know there's a lot going on, a lot of things you got to deal with. So I'm glad you found time to call into ABL Live.
Okay, and thank you. And I just want to say Boston Celtics next year, Kyrie Irving, he got the right idea. Flat Earth all the way, baby. Buonasera, America.
Thank you for the call. Definitely appreciate you.
Good night.
All right. I mean, hey, we keep getting the celebrity calls. We got Pope Francis. We had de Blasio, a lot of different people. So shout out to all the celebrities calling in. I'm trying to get more people, more celebs to call in. So I'm glad my man Pope Francis is able to contact the show and give his 2 cents about what's going on. He didn't really say too much about the scandal that's happening. I may do a video about that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But thank you to everybody that's here. We still